that time of the month again. I seem to only make gin videos at the moment, so c'est la vie. We have our lovely box. Da, 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 da. I actually changed the packaging. I actually preferred the other one, but you know, minor detail. Actually came slightly open, so I'm a little bit hoping everything's all going to be in one piece. So let's just get into it. This is our August. Where are we now? August gin box. So no idea what's inside here. I've got a complete surprise again. I've got my glass ready to have a little sip of whatever's inside, whatever wonderful luxuries we've got this time. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm presuming most of you have seen my videos. Well, not like that most of you, like as in everybody in the world has seen my videos. But if you're watching this, you've probably seen my other videos. So I don't really need to go into detail about the Craft Gin Club. But if you want to know more information, this is the Craft Gin Club. They give you, there they are, Craft Gin Club. They give you a monthly box, sent straight to your home. It's £45. Really, really good value. I love getting these. The gins are always really good quality, real variety of gin as well. And they all tend to be from small batch productions, small batch distilleries, that kind of thing. So stuff that you maybe can't find when you go to the supermarket. So yeah, quite exciting stuff. So let's get, smells good. So first off, I can see chocolates. That makes me happy. Ooh. We also had some green and black chocolates in last month's, which were absolutely delicious. They were like little praline, dark chocolate praline things with like nuts inside them. And I kept them in the fridge, and they were such a nice little treat to have when I got home from work. So these are going to be, I think, similar. Ooh, I see a little bit of rock salt on there. I love salt and chocolate, so that's really nice. There's a dark chocolate assorted collection. Oh, lovely. Dark salted caramel and dark sea salt. Happy with that. So that's the first thing in the box. So you always get some sort of chocolatey, treaty goodness, and then you'll also generally get a savoury thing as well. So we've also got some, ooh, intriguing. We've got, now I'm never sure whether this is Tyrrells or Tyrells. Game of Thrones or not, who knows? So yeah, does anyone know what's right or wrong? I've always called them Tyrrells, but after watching Game of Thrones and the Tyrells, which I think is spelled similar, who knows? These are actually summer strawberries and cream flavoured popcorn. Really intriguing, so I'll be saving those. Quite like the packaging there, it's quite cute. Little vintage people on there, so they can go over there. Vintage people, what in the world, okay? So, oh, still got my favourite bubble things. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. So I love the way that they package this. It's normally done really, really well. So that's good stuff. Because obviously you've got expensive bottled gin turning up. And actually they generally send them in these, which are like these little sort of pockets that you can open up. It keeps everything really well looked after. So let's get our gin out first and see what we've got. Ooh. It's wedged in there nicely, nice and safe. So what have we got here? Dry Island Gin, 4 pillars. Herno? Don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at the moment. This gin was distilled in Australia. A dry island continent in collaboration with a distiller from Sweden, a land of 1,000 islands. It's a delicious Swede-Oz take on a London dry gin. Now that is intriguing. Oh, it does tell you what the botanicals are. Okay, so it says traditional botanicals, juniper and coriander seed. Nice. We've got Swedish botanicals, meadow sweet. Don't know what that is, so that's intriguing. Australian botanicals are river mint, roasted wattle seed, strawberry gum and lemon myrtle. Interesting mix. And distillation notes are botanicals soaked overnight, fresh lemons in basket, all plates open, warmed slowly, distilled for 5 hours. Well, I'm intrigued. So let's pour a little bit of that and then leave that just to, if I can actually open the bottle. just sort of cool down a little bit. So it's very warm today. Oh, that's a good sound. Ooh. You can definitely, that's really lovely and citrusy. I really like lemon myrtle, so I think that's going to be a nice flavour. Let's just do a little bit of that. I'm going to go for a bit more just so I can definitely taste it. So let's see what else we've got in our box while that's just cooling down. And I'm going to see how whether I can pick out any of those botanicals or not. I've also got in here is, ooh, 4 Pillars cocktail book, so that's going to be quite nice. Classic gin and tonic, The Walking Dead, St. Ronan's Battleship, The Golden Bijou. Some shenanigans going on outside. Harvey Gets Hitched, It's Not Me, It's Yuzu. Bloodside, Curses. Also quite a lot in here, so be definitely looking into making up some nice cocktails. Summer is totally cocktail season, so yeah, we'll be doing that. You also get a gin magazine called Gin, which generally tells you about the brands, gives you a bit more information. Every single brand that you've got that turns up in the pack, in all in here. You've got more recipes, there's normally some cocktail stuff, and just general gin inspiration, or ginspiration. Should we put that like that? So you can, oh there we go. Lovely. So, what have we got in here? So, Whitworth's shot nuts with a touch of chili, natural protein. Now, I try and be a bit packaging conscious, and I have to admit that kind of annoys me. There's not a lot of nuts in there. It's about that many. Obviously this is just a taster, but it's not a cheap box. It's £45 for all this. And that's a lot of packaging. So actually, that's cheeky. That's not so great, Whitworth. So you need to look at your packaging and realise that actually maybe you're using a bit too much. We've got another one here. This one seems a little bit better spaced out. This is a Whitworth shot berry and white chocolate. Again, quite a big gap there in the top. I just think we all have a responsibility to try and reduce the amount of packaging we're producing, and that's a big thing. We've all got to do it. It's got to come from all the way right from the top all the way down to the consumer. So it's a small grumble. It's the first time I think I've ever grumbled about something in one of these, but it's minor, but it's something that just sort of slightly irks me. I do think we need to be making more of an effort to cut down the amount of packaging we're consuming. All of this stuff, all this cardboard goes in the recycling, and I actually try and reuse these. So if I'm ever posting anything out to anybody, these plastic things are really useful, but there's only so many you need. So I definitely did cut one up and squish it all the way down and put it in my bin. But the rest I try and do recycle. So Fentimans, we've got a Valencian orange tonic water. Ooh, so orange and lemon thyme. That actually sounds really, really nice. This is clearly quite a citrusy gin, obviously because of the botanicals and the notes in there. So I think that's going to work really nicely. And generally save the tonic waters and kind of split them between the gins that I've had in the previous one, because it gives you a bit more of a the way that different flavours work together, or not. Generally they do. You're not going to go far wrong. And we also have another one here as well. And it's the same again. So we've got two of the same. Would have been nice to have a mixture, but not complaining. Past when they've done two tonic waters, they're normally different. So you get to try different flavours with the gin. So yeah, minor detail, but I'm still really happy with it. It's always nice to try a new gin. And talking of which, this actually feels really, oh, that lovely condensation on there, so it does smell really citrusy. Oh, it's nice. It's nice and summery. Oh, just got a Twitter like from the British Museum. Thank you very much. What I normally try and do with any gin is when you first try it, you don't get a lot of the botanicals coming through. It's sort of, you get that sort of bang in your face kind of taste from it. And obviously you have to cut through a lot of the alcohol as well. But I find the flavour definitely develops. And of course drinking this neat, so I'm trying to get more of those actual specific flavours coming out. And like I say, it does take a while for them to sort of really come to life in your mouth. So did I say it had strawberry in it or something? Strawberry gum. I don't know what strawberry gum is, but you definitely get, there's like a little sweetness there. Maybe that's the meadow sweet. I don't know what meadow sweet is. If you're watching this and you know what meadow sweet is, comment below, let me know. Otherwise, coriander seed is one that pops up in a lot of gins. Works really nicely, it's got a lovely warmth to it, and that definitely works with the lemon myrtle. River mint. I'm not getting any mint in there at all. But there's definitely like a, I would almost say like earthy finish to it. Which I don't know what wattle seed is. There's a lot of unknowns in here. But I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised by a Australian / Swedish. That's quite difficult to say if you've probably had a few. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think the flavours are going to evolve definitely, and I'm quite looking forward to trying it with one of these tonic waters. So the orange and the lemon thyme. But yeah, what's also really good about the Gin Club is that they send you a survey afterwards. It normally comes like a few weeks after you get your box, where you can actually give feedback to all of the brands that you've had in the box. So there'll be, if you've ever done any kind of consumer surveys, it's really specific. So all about the packaging, all about the flavours, things they could improve upon, and it's very specific. So if you do have time to do that, they do enter you into a prize draw for something, I can't remember what it is, but it's normally quite a good thing. So I've done it a few times before, sadly not one, but I might do it and mention it about these, because that's naughty. Sad face. I will also say I've done a video previously, well quite a while ago now actually, for the Beeswax Wraps UK company that make an alternative for cling film. So check out my video for that if you're really into reducing your packaging. Highly recommend those. I've been using them for a good few months now and they're still working really well. They haven't changed or deteriorated at all, so I'm really happy with that. I haven't bought cling film for a long time. I cleared out the stuff that I was still using up, so I've been using that, and I still have some foil, but luckily my local recycling recycles tin foil, so I can just screw it up and put it in my recycling, which is really good. See, that's nice. I think once you try it a little bit, you get more of the flavours coming through and less of the punch that you get when you initially sip it. So I can definitely taste the strawberry. That's actually really lovely. That comes through quite early on, so I would say that you get that sort of sweet fruity note coming through first. Then there's this kind of lemony rich citrusiness. Citrusiness, is that a thing? Definitely you can taste the cardamom in there as well. And then right at the end, it does feel quite sort of earthy and slightly woody. So it's quite a kind of savoury taste rather than the Osmos that we had last month, which was really floral and really fruity. That tasted so, it was really fruity. Really nice, I've really enjoyed it. This one, it gives you more of a kind of woody finish. So sweet to start, then it goes citrusy. Yeah, really sweet to start actually. Citrusy, and then kind of woody and mellow afterwards. So that is really nice. I'm definitely going to be trying it with some of the tonics. I think I have one of the tonics left from the last one as well, one of the cucumber and something, but I don't think that would work with this one. So definitely going to use it with the Fentimans. yeah, so I'll do another video next month, and I might do another video later on in this month, because I actually have some more ghost stories which I think people used to watch previously, so look out for those. It is Friday, so I've got my Friday night thrills coming up later on Twitter, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, look for me. I am 18th cent, as in 18th century, _Kitty. You should be able to find me on there. I might put a link in below if you want to follow me on there. Yeah, otherwise that's it for this month. I'll see you next time.